I'm more than artist, I'm more like memory keeper, and I choose to, because I'm originally from Poland, from Warsaw, and now I'm living in Jerusalem, so it's like natural path that I will keep the legacy of Polish Jews.
To commemorate the victims of the Holocaust, the Jewish theatre in Warsaw will stage The Wall, a play about Irena Sendler, who saved some 2,500 Jewish children from certain death in Nazi German concentration camps.
Część jej wartości jest mi bardzo bliskie i
We share the same values and I'm happy I can pass it on. This message has a huge importance. How important it is to be decent, how important it is to be brave, not indifferent to suffering of others, and it doesn't matter whether it's time of peace or war. You have to be true to yourself.
Jak ważne jest nie być obojętnym.
The Remembrance Days in Łódź will run until February the 3rd.
In an interview for a German daily, Poland's ruling party leader Jarosław Kaczyński has criticized the attempts at rewriting history by Russian leader Vladimir Putin. He emphasized that, much like Germany, the Soviet Union committed serious crimes against the Polish nation during World War II, and that Poland should demand war reparations from both perpetrators.
President Putin wants to rewrite the history of World War II, says the leader of the ruling party. In an interview for the German daily Bild, Jarosław Kaczyński denounced the Kremlin's blatant attempts at manipulation and vowed that Poland will never give up demanding war reparations. The world knows the truth, said Jarosław Kaczyński. Poles were the victims and the Russians were the perpetrators. This doesn't suit Mr. Putin, and that's why he attempts to rewrite history, according to the leader of Law and Justice. Russia wants to erase from the record its complicity in starting World War II and its co-responsibility for its consequences, said Mr. Kaczyński. Poland also finds it unacceptable that she still hasn't received adequate reparations for the losses suffered during the war, also those inflicted by Soviet Russia.
There would have been no Holocaust if the Polish state had not been destroyed. And who destroyed the Polish state? Nazi Germany and Soviet Russia.
The firm but measured reaction of the Polish authorities is one of the reasons why Russia's attempts to rewrite history failed to gain any traction in the world.
Moving on now to a change of management at Poland's biggest opposition party, the Liberal Civic Coalition. According to unofficial results, the winner of the internal party elections is the 41-year-old lawyer and economist Borys Budka, who has previously served as the head of the party's parliamentary caucus.
Borys Budka has become the new leader of the Civic Platform, Poland's largest opposition party. The official results of the internal leadership election are yet to be announced, but according to unofficial ones published on the party's website, Mr. Budka won over 78% of the votes, easily beating his closest rival Tomasz Siemoniak, who managed just over 11%. The official results will be announced on Wednesday.
Now, Poland's ski jumping team has made a strong showing in the World Cup competition taking place in Zakopane, southern Poland. With Kamil Stoch and Dawid Kubacki taking the first and third spot respectively, fans had plenty of reasons to be cheerful and keep their hopes high for even greater triumphs this season.
Wielka Krokiew has seen some of the largest audiences in ski jumping World Cup history, and it hasn't changed in 2020. It's still one of the biggest events in ski jumping.
Ski jumping is one of the most popular sports in Poland. To understand this phenomenon, you need to experience what is happening at Wielka Krokiew during the competition in Zakopane. The atmosphere on the hill is fantastic. Over 40,000 fans have gathered to see the ski jumping World Cup.
It was one of the original places where we started our story in Zakopane, and from the very beginning on, the fans were with us in good and in bad times, and this is great to be here at my last stage. So in this atmosphere, it's beautiful.
Dawid Kubacki, the highest-rated Polish ski jumper, emphasized that the event in Zakopane is unique.
The atmosphere here on the hill is unremarkable. There's no other competition in the world that with such atmosphere. So it's really a pleasure to compete here with this crowd.
Dawid Kubacki was third, while his teammate, three-time Olympic gold medalist Kamil Stoch, won the individual competition of the FIS World Cup in Zakopane.
It's a feeling which actually I cannot describe right now because, you know, this season isn't so good for me. I mean, isn't so easy because it's always searching or fighting for something and also a little bit luck missing. But today it's the evening which I couldn't dream.
The 2009
Ski Jumping World Cup in Zakopane is one of the largest sporting events in Poland, a true celebration for all ski jumping fans. And as we saw for the
And, you know, even that means that there will be a lot.
And as we saw for the last couple of days, Zakopane is truly the winter sports capital of the world. Marcin Nowak, Poland in.
For centuries, the town of Olyka in the Volhynia region of Ukraine was a vibrant center of Polish culture, with wealthy local magnates erecting magnificent buildings that spoke volumes of its importance. When borders shifted in the 20th century, the landmarks of Polish culture began falling into disrepair. Today, the restoration of a local church by a Polish foundation shows that these masterpieces can still be